Here's how long it takes for your brain to heal from gooning and watching porn. So you probably think you're going to be able to fully recover in 30 days, and that's not true. After watching porn and gooning for years, for months, it destroys your brain, and it rewires your brain to crave constant dopamine. So after doing that process for years on end, your brain is completely destroyed. So here's the actual timeline of what's going to happen when you quit gooning. For the first week, you might notice you start feeling empty. You feel a little bit depressed, a little bit numb to the world, and the reason for that is because your dopamine baseline is all the way up here and it's slowly starting to go lower and lower, and you're not getting these huge dopamine hits to hit that baseline, and that's the reason why you might have that little bit of like an empty, numb, almost depressed like feeling. After the first week, that feeling will begin to fade and you will begin to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more happy. You won't feel like more happy than normal, you a little bit, but your emotions will be more stable. You'll be at a happier level, more stable, because your baseline has lowered. So now you're getting standard dopamine hits. So you might feel like you want to work more. You might feel more joyful when you do little things. You just want to become more successful. After that period of about 2 to 4 weeks, that's when your brain is truly starting to heal. So after 1 month, that is when your brain begins to go back to where it should be. It begins to hit its normal levels. So after around that 30 to 60 day mark, that is recovery mode. That is where you need to be super cautious and make sure you don't back to that addiction you have, gooning and watching porn. And if you can beat that 30 to 60 day and get to that 90 day mark, your brain has basically fully recovered. Your dopamine baseline is back to where it should be. That overstimulation in your mind should be recovered, and you will no longer be addicted to porn or gooning or whatever it is. So you just have to make it to that 90 day mark about to fully heal from porn. And of course, longer effects, like if you've been doing it for years, there are chemical, like you have chemical imbalances because you're an addict basically. So it might take closer to a year, but you will start noticing the biggest changes around that 90 day mark. So once you get to that 90 day mark, you are basically fully healed from porn and gooning.